tall with a chandelier shine, slick back hair and shoes that could blind. A toast to the bride in a satin white dress, but in the back booth, the legend's confessing his mess. Polished smiles and handshakes tight, but he's spinning yarns deep into the night. It's a dance of ties and tales of high and low. Fancy suits meet boots where the wild winds blow. Formal affair with a rebel's blend, an informal legend. Never pretend. Banjo strings hum under pedal steel cries. Fiddle sings songs about moonlit skies. He's sipping sweet tea, a crooked grin wide. Stories of trouble that no suit can hide. The silver spoons clinking crystal clear, but the legend's laughter rings loud and sincere. It's a dance of ties and tales of high and low. Fancy suits meet boots where the wild winds blow. Formal affair with a rebel's blend, an informal legend. Never pretend. Out in the spotlight they play their part, but the real tales come from the untamed heart. Steel guitar weeps the nights alive, from polished floor to the dirt we survive. It's a dance of ties and tales of high and low. Fancy suits meet boots where the wild winds blow. Formal affair with the rebel's blend, an informal legend. Never pretend. So raise your glass to the suits and the free. In every crowd lives a story to see. Between the lines of decorum song, the legend rides forever strong. She stepped off the bus with a suitcase full of dreams. Small town girl with a heart bigger than it seems. It was tuning his telly down by the old bar side. Banjo on his knee, fiddle waiting for the night. She chased a feeling she'd never known before. He found a rhythm running deep in his core. Two roads that twisted, crossed and then aligned. She found her romance, he found his rhythm in time. Underneath the neon sky, the world began to spin. A country song started where their story could begin. She wore worn-out boots and a faded-out sundress. He played pedal steel, made the night feel endless. By the firelight, their laughter danced in the breeze, breaking down the walls, setting hearts at ease. She found a new life beyond what she'd known before. He found a heartbeat that he couldn't ignore. Two roads that twisted, crossed and then aligned. She found her romance, he found his rhythm in time. Underneath the neon sky, the world began to spin. A country song started where their story could begin. With every fiddle note and banjo string, they learned what a simple moment could bring. In the crooning night and the breaking dawn, couple found the place where they belong. Two roads that twisted, crossed and then aligned. She found her romance, he found his rhythm in time. Underneath the neon sky, the world began to spin. A country song started where their story could begin. So here's to the nights when new paths unite. She found love, he found rhythm, and it all felt right. Rolled up in my dusty boots, hat tipped low, heard the guitar strum laughter on the radio. That's her ring on her finger, but the music's flat. I tipped my glass to the past, and I tipped it back. I'm no stranger to the dance floor, but tonight's a different song. Sky's clear, the moon's bright, but my smile's all wrong. So I crashed that engagement party like I own the night. Laugh it off with the fiddles, two-stepping in the pale porch light. When the crowd turns just a little cold and the stories get too far, I find my real friends waiting for me at the bar. She's got a new heart to hold, shiny and brand new, but I'm just chasing neon signs and a worn-out point of view. Steel guitar bends and cries, sounding like my soul, but the laughter that fills this honky-tonk is the one thing I know. No use in throwing stones or holding on to past fights. Tonight I'm singing with the ones who know what's right. So I crashed that engagement party like I own the night. Laugh it off with the fiddles, two-stepping in the pale porch light. When the crowd turns just a little cold and the stories get too far, I find my real friends waiting for me at the bar. The pedal steel's moaning like a train on the track, but the truth of the night, it's where the good times never lack. Between the clinking glasses and a joke that hits just right, it's a company you keep that turns the wrong into right. Yeah, I crashed that engagement party like I own the night. Laugh it off with the fiddles, two-stepping in the pale porch light. When the crowd turns just a little cold and the stories get too far, I find my real friends waiting for me at the bar. So here's to the nights that don't go as planned, to the laughs, the tears, and a cold beer in your hand. When the world feels out of tune, just remember where you are, with your real friends waiting for you at the bar. She steps in with a smile, dressed to the nines, all eyes on her as the evening unwinds. A swirl of laughter, a dance floor queen's call, but he's got his own rhythm, standing tall. She's lighting up the room, champagne in her hand, while he's strumming his guitar, a lone man with a band. The party's for her, all the glam and the glow, but the spotlight's his, where the fiddles all flow. Two lives crossing on this old honky-tonk line. She's the heart of the night, he's the reason they shine. She's spinning tales with the girls in the back, golden hair catching flashing lights from the juke joint's track. He's weaving a story with that pedal steel moan, strings bending low like a voice made of stone. She's catching every smile with a spark in her eye. He's playing every chord that makes a tear wanna fly. The party's for her, all the glam and the glow, but the spotlight's his, where the fiddles all flow. Two lives crossing on this old honky-tonk line. She's the heart of the night, he's the reason they shine. Music fades slow, they find each other where the old neon glows. Separate stages, but the same song they play in the quiet moments at the end of the day. The party's for her, all the glam and the glow, but the spotlight's his, where the fiddles all flow. Two lives crossing on this old honky-tonk line. She's the heart of the night, he's the reason they shine. So hold your glass high for the stories they spin. She's alive for the party, and he's the song within. He rolls into town with a worn-out hat, a beat-up Telecaster and a 6-string Strat. His boots hit the floor with a heavy sigh, playing the kind of tune that makes you wonder why. 'Cause the melody's sweet, but the story's been rude, like a blue note hiding in a warm smoke plume. He's got all the right notes, but it feels out of place, like a stranger's face in your best love place. He's a wrong man with the right tune, singing love songs beneath a pale moon. Strings cry out, but his heart's out of line, playing the soundtrack to a life that won't shine. In a honky-tonk bar, he's known by name, but folks don't dance to the man but the flame. His fiddle wails like a midnight train, but his promises break like the falling rain. 'Cause a steel guitar weaves through the smoky air, but there's distance line in the way he stares. He's got every chord, every perfect tune, yet something's missing in the dim saloon. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing love songs beneath a pale moon. Strings cry out, but his heart's out of line, playing the soundtrack to a life that won't shine. One day he'll learn the truth that a melody's worthless without the proof. You can play every line, every heartfelt croon, but if your soul's not there, it's just out of tune. He's a wrong man with the right tune, singing love songs beneath a pale moon. Strings cry out, but his heart's out of line, playing the soundtrack to a life that won't shine. So he'll keep strumming in that empty circle on her finger, shining bright as a neon sign. Down at Joe's bar where the jukebox sings and the night always feels just right. He tipped his hat, said this round's on me, with a crooked grin under that old tin moon. Two strangers in a small town dance, chasing fate and a country tune. She got a ring, he got a round on the house. Different dreams but the same worn out boots on the ground. One's ready to start, the other ain't done with the night. Two tales from a tin roof under those southern lights. She's got plans laid out like the stars on a clear sky. Two-step roads to forevermore. He's got a story in every glass he pours, chasing ghosts on that hardwood floor. Banjo playing sweet, fiddle crying low, pedal steel weaving through the haze. They find a common beat in a whiskey song, lost somewhere between the words and days. She got a ring, he got a round on the house. Different dreams but the same worn out boots on the ground. One's ready to start, the other ain't done with the night. Two tales from a tin roof under those southern lights. Maybe someday their paths will cross again, under the wide open country sky. Till then she's got her ring, he's got his friends, in this bar where time don't fly. She got a ring, he got a round on the house. Different dreams but the same worn out boots on the ground. One's ready to start, the other ain't done with the night. Two tales from a tin roof under those southern lights. Yeah, two tales from a tin roof under those southern lights. Cheer, booing loud, the message clear, but the bar's still clapping, spilling their cheer. Different sides here, different things here. The crowd booed, but the bar cheered loud. One man's tough is another man's proud. He's playing his heart in this worn out town. Two sides of the same old sound. Fiddle weeps sweet with a steel guitar moan. Telecaster twang in a tone of its own. The bar keeps dancing, drinks raised to the sky, while some in the crowd just wanna say goodbye. Notes fall like rain on that creaky old floor. Some folks want change, some want more, but Joe's finger picks and the fiddle sweet tears keep the night alive through the laughter and jeers. The crowd booed, but the bar cheered loud. One man's tough is another man's proud. He's playing his heart in this worn out town. Two sides of the same old sound. Sometimes a tune don't land how you planned, but that's the mark of a true country man. Sticking to songs that don't always win, bringing old stories back again. The crowd booed, but the bar cheered loud. One man's tough is another man's proud. He's playing his heart in this worn out town. Two sides of the same old sound. So here's to the players who risk the fall, where some hear a winner and some hear a wall. In the heart of the bar and the edge of the crowd, two sides, one song, and a story told loud. Down at Miller's Tavern on a Friday night, the neon signs flicker, the bar's alive and bright. Johnny stepped up front with that Telecaster grin, strumming out a tune that no one thought he'd win. But the crowd in the back, they just shook their heads, heard a busted note, and they started to dread. The crowd booed, the bar cheered, those who knew Johnny stood up and cleared a little rough around the edges, but heart sincere. Sometimes the loudest cheers drown out the jeers. Banjo and fiddle joined in one by one, steel guitar slid in beneath the setting sun. A bass baritone voice, deep and raw, singing stories of heartache and old-time law. Though some folks called out and turned their backs, the fire in the crowd kept beating their tracks. The crowd booed, the bar cheered, those who knew Johnny stood up and cleared a little rough around the edges, but heart sincere. Sometimes the loudest cheers drown out the jeers. And maybe he's no star on the grand TV stage, but right here in this room, he's a burning flame with twangy strings and stories told. He's winning hearts in ways they can't hold. The crowd booed, the bar cheered, those who knew Johnny stood up and cleared a little rough round the edges, but heart sincere. Sometimes the loudest cheers drown out the jeers. Down at Miller's Tavern, where the night's alive, Johnny's playing on with a spirit that thrives. In a small town bar where the night drinks slow, he strolls in with boots that got no shine to show. No tucks in his closet, no ties that bind, just a worn leather jacket and a restless mind. He's not one for paper and collars tight, breaks every rule when the music's right. Too proud for tuxes, too fun for formals. He belts his song with a grin so warm, a twang on his tail lip, a banjo sweet spin, the grin that shakes the room, it's a welcome sin. Steel guitar cries as the fiddle starts to weep. He's a story told where the wild hearts keep. Laughs in the face of the stiff and the cold, rebel's anthem, both timeless and bold. No velvet ropes or chandelier glows, just the joy in his voice that the whole town knows. Too proud for tuxes, too fun for formals. He belts his song with a grin so warm, a twang on his tiller, a banjo sweet spin, the grin that shakes the room, it's a welcome sin. When the lights get low and the dance floor sways, he's the spark that sets the night ablaze. No need for suits, just the rhythm's call. He's the wildest story that outshines them all. Too proud for tuxes, too fun for formals. He belts his song with a grin so warm, a twang on his tiller, a banjo sweet spin, the grin that shakes the room, it's a welcome sin. So here's to the man who's got no crown, but when he sings he takes the whole town down. No tux, no fuss, just his honest tune, the grin that shakes the room beneath the country moon. Wakes up with the sunlight on his faded jeans, boots worn down, but still he chases broken dreams. A guitar leaning in the corner, strings a little frayed. His hands tell stories that words never convey. Every line on his face, a chapter of the fight. He's singing loud in bars, burning through the night. He sings his scars at full volume, lays it on the line, with a twangy strum and a voice that's rough and kind. From the crash and the fight to the pain that's been his guide, he lets the world hear the stories he can't hide. The fiddle joins in wailing like a rolling train, steel guitar cries cutting through the pouring rain. Banjo keeps the rhythm steady as his heart, each note a reminder of how far he's come so far. A pedal steel sigh like a memory set free. In every bar he finds a little victory. He sings his scars at full volume, lays it on the line, with a twangy strum and a voice that's rough and kind. From the crash and the fight to the pain that's been his guide, he lets the world hear the stories he can't hide. No sugarcoat or pretty lies, just worn out truths beneath the skies. His voice a beacon, sharp and clear, carving hope from every tear. He sings his scars at full volume, lays it on the line, with a twangy strum and a voice that's rough and kind. From the crash and the fight to the pain that's been his guide, he lets the world hear the stories he can't hide. So when you hear that old Telecaster ring, remember the battles that a worn man sings. Lined on the sill, you showed up uninvited, but with a broken will. Banjo strapped fiddle hanging low by your side, playing songs for hushed rooms where secrets hide. You wore that worn-out jacket, a hat pulled down real tight. Your boots kicked dust and memories into the night. That midnight tune you played, it cut straight through the pain. Unwelcome guest, yet my heart called your name. Strumming stories tangled deep in your broken past. Beloved singer, how long will this moment last? Steel guitar softly crying, pedals bending slow. Your voice haunts the corners where the cold winds blow. I tried to shut you out, but the melody stayed, like a stubborn thorn that just won't fade. Your words, they roam like outlaws on a wild ride, playing truth with every note, no place left to hide. That midnight tune you played, it cut straight through the pain. Unwelcome guest, yet my heart called your name. Strumming stories tangled deep in your broken past. Beloved singer, how long will this moment last? I don't know where you're headed, but you sure found me here. In the quiet hours, your song rings clear. Though you came uncalled, your music feels like home. A stranger's pain and a heart's own tone. That midnight tune you played, it cut straight through the pain. Unwelcome guest, yet my heart called your name. Strumming stories tangled deep in your broken past. Beloved singer, how long will this moment last? The moon fades slow, but your song lingers on. An unwelcome guest, but never truly gone. He walks into the honky-tonk, boots worn and slightly scuffed. One heel dug in heartbreak, the other's ready for a bluff. His Telecaster slung low, strings humming soft and slow. Banjo picking out a tune where lost loves come and go. A fiddle cries beside the steel, bending notes that chase the pain. Each step he takes is laced with hope and soaked with yesterday's rain. With one boot in heartbreak, one in celebration, he's two-stepping through a twisted kind of salvation. Swinging wide between tears and laughter, under neon lights so bright, living every moment on this wire-tight rope of the night. The bar stools bear his stories, etched in scuffs and old coasters. He orders one for sorrow, one shot for the moments closer. Steel guitar weeps softly, matching his rugged tune. A dance of bittersweet and joy beneath the harvest moon. Fiddle in his chest keeps time, banjo strings pulling at his soul. in every chord a memory, in every beat a toll. With one boot in heartbreak, one in celebration, he's two-stepping through a twisted kind of salvation. Swinging wide between tears and laughter, under neon lights so bright, living every moment on this wire-tight rope of the night. He ain't fully fallen nor fully free, caught in this country melody. A pedal steel bends under the weight of his silent plea. His boots keep moving, a rhythm all their own, balancing the night between what's lost and what's known. With one boot in heartbreak, one in celebration, he's two-stepping through a twisted kind of salvation. Swinging wide between tears and laughter, under neon lights so bright, living every moment on this wire-tight rope of the night. So here's to the heartbreak, to the cheers that follow soon. He'll keep dancing on this floor, neath the lonesome country moon. His side, Telecaster humming, ready to ride. Lights are shining, crowds alive, but he's got a fire that won't hide. He crashes the party with a rebel yell, sings loud about freedom like a ringing bell. Stories of old friends and cold, cold drinks, living the night in the way he thinks. Steel guitar slides through the smoky air, fiddle joins in, folks stop and stare. His bass baritone fills every ear, telling tales that feel sincere. No fancy talk, just honest sound, where laughter and music both abound. He crashes the party with a rebel yell, sings loud about freedom like a ringing bell. Stories of old friends and cold, cold drinks, living the night in the way he thinks. Around the fire, songs take flight, strumming strings that warm the night. With every chord a memory wakes of small town roads and the chances he takes. He crashes the party with a rebel yell, sings loud about freedom like a ringing bell. Stories of old friends and cold, cold drinks, living the night in the way he thinks. So if you hear him down the road, join the fun, lighten your load. Tailgate rambler, heart on his sleeve in every tune, a reason to believe. He steps inside that old blue door where the neon's flickering low. Stools worn smooth where the stories grow and the cold drafts never blow. Pretty hands, dusty chairs, a rusty sign calls him back home. No crystal glasses, no ballroom clocks, just a place he's always known. Where the fiddle hums and the banjo sings and the pedal steel gently ring. There's a story carved on every rung. This is where the stories are sung. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine. He's He's at home where the stories are sung every time. Life's over lonesome, cheers over fine, where the music and memories forever entwine. There's old Jack telling tales from the war, and Mary with a quiet smile. A worn-out Telecaster plays the night while the banjo picks in a while. Steel guitar slides into the air, mixing with the crackling fire. That smoky room's a second home, a place he'll never tire, where the fiddle hums and the banjo sings and the pedal steel gently rings. There's a story carved on every rung. This is where the stories are sung. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine. He's at home where the stories are sung every time. Laughs over lonesome, cheers over fine, where the music and memories forever entwine. No lace and satin, no chandeliers bright, just the clink of glasses in warm neon light. A place for strangers to feel like friends, where every night's a story that never ends. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine. He's at home where the stories are sung every time. Laughs over lonesome, cheers over fine, where the music and memories forever entwine. So raise your glass, let the tales run free, in that little bar where he's meant to be, where the songs are strong and the nights are long. That's the place where hearts belong. One boot's worn through from those heartbreak tracks. The rusty gate swings with a weary creak. Memories hanging like the paint on this creek. Down the lane from this dusty trail comes a beat of a heart that's ready to sail. So here I stand with one foot in pain, the other tapping to a brand new refrain. It's a two-step tango on these broken roads, one boot sorrowful, the other in celebration mode. Letters folded in my old jean pocket, words faded like the paint on the barn's old docket. But the fireflies dance when the fiddle plays, lighten the night with their sweet county haze. And though the past still haunts my soul, there's a steel guitar that's making me whole. So here I stand with one foot in pain, the other tapping to a brand new refrain. It's a two-step tango on these broken roads, one boot sorrowful, the other in celebration mode. Between the shadows of lost yesterdays and the sunrise of hopeful highways, I'm learning to ride with the wind soft moan, balancing the hurt with the joy I've known. So here I stand with one foot in pain, the other tapping to a brand new refrain. It's a two-step tango on these broken roads, one boot sorrowful, the other in celebration mode. dancing where the good times dwell. Two-step tango, never alone, walking both sides of this heart I own. Quiet corners where the chandeliers hang high, an outlaw dressed in silver with a glint inside his eye. Every handshake's measured, every smile rehearsed, but behind the tailored jacket, he's ready to burst. Tuxedo and tall tales, a cowboy in disguise, a gentleman by daylight, by midnight he flies. He's a formal affair with a rebel soul, an informal legend nobody could control. The fiddle plays a melody twangy as the open plains, while he orders a whiskey neat and recounts his wild campaigns. Steel guitar bends the night, pedal steel moans a tune. He's got stories bigger than the Texas moon. Behind polished manners, a fire rages on. He's a man who walks the line where the straight and wild belong. Tuxedos and tall tales, a cowboy in disguise, a gentleman by daylight, by midnight he flies. He's a formal affair with a rebel soul, an informal legend nobody could control. Underneath the ballroom's glow where silence fills the air, he treads the rules for the road without a single care. Banjo strings pluck secrets only night can understand, a rogue with a steel heart and a worn out band. Tuxedos and tall tales, a cowboy in disguise, a gentleman by daylight, by midnight he flies. He's a formal affair with a rebel soul, an informal legend nobody could control. So here's to the man who dances between two worlds wide, where formal steps meet outlaw strides. Tuxedos and tall tales, a story born to be told, a legend that's informal but solid as gold. Jack pulled up to the neon light, leather boots and a story to fight. They said he's wrong, that his way won't do, but the bar was quiet like it believed in truth. With every strum of that worn out tail and the banjo ringing loud beside the steel guitar, the fiddle cried a song that carried far right there in the smoky dark. They said he's wrong, but the bar sings he's right. Every honky-tonk heart knows a fight, and the night when the pedal steel bends it ache just so you feel the story that nobody else knows. Yeah, they said he's wrong, but the bar sings he's right. Down at Miller's place on a Tuesday night, he told his tale under the pale moonlight. Twangy words that cut deeper than knives, rattling spirits bringing lost dreams alive. Fingers danced on strings, singing what's true. Banjo banjo creaks, fiddle bleeds, and the crowd just grew in every line. A soul trying to find that long-lost piece in the grind. They said he's wrong, but the bar sings he's right. Every honky-tonk heart knows a fight in the night when the pedal steel bends. The ache just so you feel the story that nobody else knows. Yeah, they said he's wrong, but the bar sings he's right. Maybe it's the tales that don't make sense, or the roads that led to no defense. But here in the music, no one fights alone. The bar's your refuge, the song's your home. They said he's wrong, but the bar sings he's right. Every honky-tonk heart knows a fight in the night when the pedal steel bends. The ache just so you feel the story that nobody else knows. Yeah, they said he's wrong, but the bar sings he's right. So pour another round for the lost and found, where the music lives and the truth resounds. They said he's wrong, but tonight you'll see the bar sing a song of who will be. Up his old steel strings, waiting for the moment that the band will sing. She's spinning stories around the crowd with a smile. He's stealing glances down the smoky mile. The party's hers, she's running wild and free. The spotlight's his when the strings start ringing free. In the same hometown, dancing through the night, one's lost, one's found. In her eyes, there's a spark you can't deny. Hands in the air, under this endless sky. On the stage, he's pouring heart through every chord. Steel guitar crying like it's speaking for the Lord. She's raising glasses in the back of the crowd. He's pouring soul while the fiddle sings loud. The party's hers, she's running wild and free. The spotlight's his when the strings start ringing free. Two different worlds in the same hometown, dancing through the night, one's lost, one's found. When the last call rings and the lights go down, they find their way through this two-faced town. She's the fire burning high in the neon haze. He's a steady tune that lasts through the days. The party's hers, she's running wild and free. The spotlight's his when the strings start ringing free. Two paths are crossing, but never quite the same. One's a wild wind, one's a steady flame. Under that big sky, there's room to be both. She's the life of the night, he's the heart of the show. Dust on the floor from a week gone slow. Old Jimmy took the stage, guitar in his hand, strummed a tune about a lonesome man. But the crowd, they started muttering, voices rough and sore, like they didn't want to hear the tales of hurt and more. The crowd booed, but the bar cheered loud. Shots were raised, drowning out the crowd. In that smoky room, the fight was clear. When the crowd booed, the bar cheered. Down by the corner, Mabel's wiped a tear. She knew the words, felt the pain so near. A steel guitar wept with a slow, sweet cry, while banjo picked up a lonesome sigh. The folks at the back, they turned away, but the faithful few, they chose to stay. The crowd booed, but the bar cheered loud. Shots were raised, drowning out the crowd. In that smoky room, the fight was clear. When the crowd booed, the bar cheered. Sometimes it's the smallest voices that carry the most, a whispered truth in a crowded ghost. Jimmy's song, rough as old leather boots, found a home where the faithful roots. The crowd booed, but the bar cheered loud. Shots were raised, drowning out the crowd. In that smoky room, the fight was clear. When the crowd booed, the bar cheered. So if you find yourself in Malone's on a slow night, remember it's not always the loudest right. In the heart of the noise, one voice revered. Where the crowd booed, the bar cheered. To change who he is so far. Stubborn hearts and open roads, we keep on rolling fast and bold, saying things we'll never take back in this fight for what we call home. Sometimes love's a two-way street, but he won't ever admit defeat. Too loud in his mind, too proud to change his beat. Yeah. She's got that red dress and a fire that burns right through the summer heat. Fiddle plays her story loud, a twangy rhythm keeping steady feet. She knows the cost of letting go, but she's riding tight, she can't control. Calling out to a man who's locked inside a stubborn soul. Stubborn hearts and open roads, we keep on rolling fast and bold, saying things we'll never take back in this fight for what we call home. Sometimes love's a two-way street, but he won't ever admit defeat. Too loud in his mind, too proud to change his beat. Yeah. Steel guitar cries under the moon, pedal steel bending just like noon. Banjo picking stories of the past, trying to make these moments last. But the pride built these walls so steep, and the silence digs in deep. Two souls caught in a stubborn dance, lost inside a second chance. Stubborn hearts and open roads, we keep on rolling fast and bold, saying things we'll never take back in this fight for what we call home. Sometimes love's a two-way street, but he won't ever admit defeat. Too loud in his mind, too proud to change his beat. Yeah, yeah, too loud to ignore, too proud to change his beat. On this open road where stars stubborn hearts made.